Hey guys, it's me, Becky. It is Saturday, February 11th, and it is bright and early in the morning. I was up at 6, had an appointment at 7, and I just finished with that. It's almost 8. So, I came to you the other day, just with I'd like to say quick, I know it was a long video, but just a brief introduction of myself and kind of my situation. And I would kind of like to elaborate a little bit about myself, and really go into kind of why I'm where I'm at, and just a little bit more about me. So I've been big for as long as I can remember, always the biggest kid in grade school, or any grade. It doesn't matter what year of school I was in. But like a lot of chunky people, I was the class clown. Used humor to deflect, insults and playground meanness, if you will, bullying, whatever. So I was kind of the class clown, and didn't really let negativity affect me outwardly, but inside I definitely struggled with acceptance, in the fact that I was so different than everybody else. And for whatever reason, I'm 38, and for the life of me, I cannot get past my stepdad telling me when I was in 6th or 7th grade, I don't remember. I love dancing. I just love it. I don't know why. I just really do. And he told me in front of people, like our neighbors, I don't know why the conversation came up, they don't make 200-pound ballerinas. And I think him saying 200 pounds was probably being generous at that time. So I've been morbidly obese the better majority of my life, and I always think about that. They don't make 200-pound ballerinas. No, they don't. They sure do not. Although nowadays it's more acceptable to be large, and if you want to be a freaking dancer, rock it and be a dancer. I just good job for those people. It's just not me. I don't know, it's always in the back of my head. Anyway, so I don't know, I've never been diagnosed with an eating disorder. I know I overeat. I am a volume eater, so if I find something that tastes good, I want all of it. I don't want just some of it. I'll go back for seconds. I'll go back for thirds. I like to eat. And not only do I, so much so that I could have just finished a completely satisfying meal, and I'll think, what sounds good? I should not have hunger or thoughts of food on my mind as upon completing a meal. There's who does that? Why am I still thinking about food? I am so full up to the brim, I could probably go throw up and still be full. I don't understand that. So yeah, I love food. I think about food all the time. All the time I'm thinking about food. The night before, I go to bed at night thinking about, what am I going to have for breakfast? What am I going to pack for lunch? I'm at work. When am I going to have my next snack? Is it time to have a snack yet? I could really use a freaking snack right now. I cannot, I think about food all the time. I don't get it. And, you know, in my last video, my first video, my last video, whatever, I commented that, you know, my husband and I had agreed to not eat fast food for January because we're trying to save money. And January was a great month for us. We both did really well. He probably did better than I did. You know, that's all right. Because I did have a day that I had fast food. On the whole, though, it was a success. But it's February. And, you know, yeah, I'm down 20 pounds from when I started this whole process, but I've had fast food more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times, you know, and my problem isn't just that I eat fast food, it's that I make bad choices in the food that I eat. Like, I love eating healthy things. I don't mind eating vegetables. I love vegetables. I don't mind eating lean meats or, you know, foods that are very good for you. I do not mind eating that. I love healthy food. I just really like fatty, salty, sugary, everything. And I kind of realized the other day that all of the times that I have eaten fast food recently, the few times last month and then now this month, I've been alone. I eat bad and poorly when I'm alone. Not because I'm alone, or maybe it is. It's more like I don't want anybody to see me eating poorly. I want to still put on the front that I'm doing my due diligence and doing this diet. Reason why weight loss surgery frightens the shit out of me is because if I'm secretly eating badly, that's not going to work. If I have weight loss surgery, I'm going to go back to square one after having surgery if I don't get my eating under control. I don't know why I secretly eat. I have no idea why. It's not as bad now, or it hasn't been as bad lately as it has been previously. Like, I would, my husband and I haven't always rode to work together, until just this last year. So I would come home from work. On the way home from work, I would stop and grab something to eat, like a whole meal at a fast food restaurant. Whole meal. And then I would go home and eat the dinner that was prepared. 2 meals for dinner. And not think twice about it. Like, and then probably have a snack before bed. I would probably still eat after that. And taking in an insane, excuse me, an insane amount of calories. I, on occasion, will track my MyFitnessPal to see what I'm doing. I only track, it appears that I only track my calories when I'm doing good. Like, if I've planned my meals out for the day, I will, you know, log everything, and then if I slip up and have a snack, I won't add that because I've already added what I'm really having for the day. A lot of shameful eating happening on my part that I need to get past. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to not think about food. Recently, this video is really long, I'm sorry. I recently went to a doctor to get tested for ADD, and because a lot of my issues are, I can have all the willpower and desire and motivation in the world, but I can't get past making lists and making, like, everything has to be just right. The conditions have to be just right for me to freaking do what I need to do. And it doesn't matter what it is. I'll use weight loss as an example though. I'm online looking up gyms. I'm looking up classes. I'm mapping out all the classes every week of what I want to take. I'm mapping out, okay, here's a chart of weight loss. These are all my little goals. Making flow charts, pie charts. It's ridiculous. Just fucking do it. Just do it. What is the problem that I can't just dive in and do it? I don't know. So anyway, I went last week and took, he talked to me for about half an hour, and then I took a couple tests, a computer test, and then a 300 question questionnaire, whatever. My husband had to fill out a questionnaire about observations he's made about me. And I go this coming up Monday for my results. I'm anxious to see what they say. He kind of joked that I was the poster child for ADD. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. But if that can at least get me to focus on what is important to me, maybe that'll help my situation. I don't really know. I hope so. I can't continue going down this path. It's only been a couple days, but I weighed in again and I was at like 299 this morning, which saddens me. One, anytime that scale tips below 300, I'm thrilled. That's fantastic. I realize it's not much, it's a couple ounces here and there, whatever. I don't care. It's less than 300. I'm happy as I don't know what. But what bothers me is that last night on my way home from work, I had stopped at a fast food restaurant and I ordered some burritos and some pintos and cheese. And I don't know if you know this. I'm assuming you do. That's a whole lot of carbs. And in my previous video, I clearly stated that carbs are my enemy. And they really just F my life up. But it was so freaking tasty. And I ate it in my bedroom with my door shut. And nobody saw me. And nobody was any wiser. And I went to bed a happy fat camper. So I've got a lot of work to do up here. A lot of work. If anybody has any suggestions on books to read, websites to visit, anything that can give me some direction on how to focus on a goal. It doesn't even matter about, it's not even weight loss. It could be anything, just how to really hone into what you want. That would be great. It'd be great. Anyway, this is a really long video. I'm probably going to make another one because there's so much I want to talk about. But until then, see you later.